miss got it all together. Little miss got it.
Hey loves, and welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for coming and clicking on my video. If you're new here, hey, and thank you for coming to want to learn a new little makeup look. This is just a makeup look that I do on the regular, something I think it's pretty quick, especially if it's just one of those things that you do regularly. So if you want to see how I do this really pretty, kind of sexy, cozy makeup look, then make sure to keep on watching. I'm gonna go in with my Cetaphil, whatever you want to call it, as like my primer. I know some of you might be like, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing that? But for me, it works the best for me. Yes, I kind of do get like oily throughout the day because I'm normally like super dry, so it could be from this, I'm not sure, but I just know that my makeup goes on so nice and it just feels the best for my skin. Fun fact while I do my makeup, I have been a beauty advisor. Like, I've worked in the beauty industry for like most of my life, like probably like 10 years or so, because my like second job was at Lancome. So I've like loved the beauty industry and it's been something that I've been super passionate about. I do things my own way, and you know, I think it's absolutely okay that you do stuff that you're comfortable with and you know what suits your face and your look. So the first thing that I'm doing, other than the moisturizing, is I'm going in with my Anastasia. So this is the brow pen, but I'm going in with my Iconic London. This is like the brow freeze that you could compare to Anastasia. But I'm just kind of like brushing up a little bit, not too much. This stuff definitely gets like really like sticky and hard, so I try not to do too much. But I just like you know, nicely brushed up, and I hope you guys can see that. I will try to zoom in so you can see the difference. There's a slight difference. I brush them up anyway. I don't have the best eyebrows, you guys. I'm working on them. This side I'm like trying to grow in some and figure out like what look I really like for my face. I've been loving the feathered brows. Like, I really love that, the style. I just feel like it's really pretty and like natural. Oh my gosh, so something so funny. My grandma, when I was younger, like she came up to me and she was like, the new thing is like brushing up your eyebrow, or like you have to have your eyebrows up. And you know, my eyebrows were not done. She was like, brush them up. And then my mom and I looked at each other and we laughed because like obviously like they looked crazy, and we're like, no, you know, like no, this is not the look. Well, it's so funny how things come back because she was actually right. Like, we do this, you know. She maybe didn't have like the right technique to it. I don't think she knew very much about it, but it's just so funny how like she brought it up when I was so young, and like we're over here getting laminated brows, and you know, it's so funny. I love my grandma. She's so sweet. They're like pretty much brushed up. Okay. First step done. So the next thing we're gonna do, I've been mixing my foundation because I have gotten sun. So I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. I actually really like this. This is the shade 240 Vanilla. And I'm just gonna put like a little bit on the back of my hand. And then I go in with my Bite Changemaker Supercharged Micellar Foundation. This is in the shade, well, M60. It's M60, I think. I think that's the shade. I don't know. And then I use my damp, keyword damp, beauty blender. My hair. I use a damp little beauty blender. Yes, it's kind of dirty, sorry guys. That's fine. I just blend that into my face. I make crazy faces when I put on makeup. And before I finish my foundation, you guys will notice that I have a lot of beauty marks. I call them beauty marks. I think a lot of people call them beauty marks, but I love them, and I I really love them, so I like to show them at the end of, like, when I'm done with my makeup. I like to like try to like uncover them with the makeup as much as possible. Uncover them from, is that the, you know, you get the gist of what I mean. I hope you guys can hear me. I was just recently, like, my allergies have been insane lately. Like, they've been so bad, and so I've been like, you know, sniffling a lot, and I was also like sick last week. So this is obviously not the right foundation for my face. I just, you know, this is, I've been making it work. So please don't come for me because normally I do have, you know, a decent, but we're gonna make it work. Watch, we're gonna make it work. It actually might not be that bad. It could be the lighting or how like I'm looking at stuff. I'm not sure, but if you think it looks crazy, it might. It might. And I do put it over my eyelids also. And today I think I'm just gonna put the rest of it on my face and just kind of like go like that. Sometimes, most of the time, less is better, but in this case, we're just not gonna waste it. We're just gonna put it on our face. I should maybe be doing it. And I kind of just like sweep it down a little bit. So then the next thing that we're going to do is I go in with my cream bronzer, I guess you want to say. This is a concealer I use. This is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Deep Chestnut. And then I, you know, dab. And then I also do some on my forehead, and then I also follow my nose, the tip of my nose. But I try to be pretty light because this concealer, I really love this. Like, I really love this concealer. It is, I feel like, perfect. Like, I feel like it blends so nicely. Great colors, like great ranges. It's only like $3 or $4, which is, you know, amazing. And being a drugstore, e.l.f. is great. Like, all e.l.f. products that I've tried are amazing. So we're just blending that into our skin. And again, I just do makeup, you know, that suits my face and my look. Well, that I feel suits my face and my look. And then I'm going to take a smaller brush, and I've just been using, I think this is literally just an eyeshadow brush. Large shader brush. I use a large shader brush. And so it looks like this. It's literally just a shader brush, and I lightly, you know, blend in my nose. And you can always, like, if you guys like mess up or you feel like something's like too much, or you know, you just want to fix it, makeup is so easy to fix. And yes, I know I shouldn't be going like over my nose, but I tend to kind of like, I like it better because then I know it's like fully how I want it on my nose, and then I go back with concealer and like make it, like shape it and everything. But like I said, you can fix anything. So the next thing I do, I'm using the 16-Hour Camo Concealer from e.l.f. again, and I'm using the light sand. This is pretty light for me. I should probably have a darker concealer, but normally, like, in the winter, I get pretty light skin. Like, I'm very light skin as is, but I get even, you know, lighter. So this works, you know, at that time. Oh wait, do I want to do concealer yet? No, I'm actually doing cream blush. I forgot. These last couple days I've been doing this cream blush, and I actually really like it. Kind of. It's like super pigmented. pigmented for me. But I'm going in again with e.l.f. I love e.l.f., you guys. Like, I really do. It's the Putty Blush. And then I'm going in with their Putty Blush concealer, or I'm going in with their Putty Blush brush. And kind of doing like a, I guess a little bit. This is maybe more than what I wanted. It's like, can you kind of see it? Yeah, I think it's really just my light. I feel like this light like looked better. Let me see. It's like makes me look blue. I don't like that. I feel like that's like too light, you know, like I feel like it's good. I guess I'm just like normally really used to like the super bright, you know, light. You know, and you guys, I never used to like blush like that. I really never did. Like I was just like, no, you can see when my cheeks get red anyway. That wasn't creepy at all. My TV just turned on. You guys wouldn't know that because you can't see the TV, but it just turned on. And the remote is on my phone. And I haven't touched my phone. I don't know how to film. Okay. So then after I do my blush, I am going to go in with that concealer again. Okay, and I just kind of do like a little this and this. And a little bit of this. I know I'm using more than a little, but a little bit of this goes such a long way. It's crazy. Like this is good for a drugstore. Like this is good. And I just let this sit. I really can't talk to you guys. I really can't. But I'm just gonna let this sit for, you know, a little bit. I'd probably say that that's enough time. And then kind of like while I'm ooh, I can really not talk today. So then while I am waiting, I am going to kind of get my translucent powder ready. And this is what I'm using currently. Hope you guys can see it. But this is the Revolution translucent powder. This is just kind of what I had. So this is what I've been using. I don't want to say that I love it for sure. I don't really know how I feel about it. There's the Anastasia setting powder. In my opinion, is the, like, I love it so much. So I'm now just going to blend my one side. And when I say one side, it's just because my eyes crease so quickly. So I really like to set it almost immediately after I blend it out. And I'm looking right here because my mirror is right there. But then I take my spooler. I take my beauty blender and I just put it in my setting powder, and I like to press it in first. Do you guys feel like when you press your, well, do your makeup just period and you make faces, do you feel like it helps? Like I really feel like when I do my makeup and I make these faces, like it helps me get into places like easier. I really like, I don't even know. Okay. So that's pressed in, so pretty. Like it's actually really pretty. I really like it. Like I really do. But then I kind of put a little bit more on just to kind of bake a little, just so it's like, you know, lines. I don't know what that was, but and I kind of just do it like right there because that's like where I need it the most, I feel. So now we're going to blend the other side. And it kind of does like dry down fast. It really kind of does. I maybe should have blended this a little bit sooner. It's really pretty. I really love this concealer. I really do. I feel like it's been doing me really well. And how I've like the technique that I've been doing for my makeup too. I feel like all the time I'm trying to learn on the best way to do my makeup, and I feel like lately this has definitely been it. But again, this setting powder though, I kind of give her like a 6 out of 10 probably. Which is like, there's nothing, bad with the 6 at all whatsoever, but like, it just doesn't do for me what I feel like other setting powders do. And then I feel like it also kind of makes my concealer look funny. If it's not pressed in a certain way. Like you have to move like extra slow almost to make it look right. Just, I don't know if that even makes sense, but that's kind of what's been like happening. So, okay, so while that's under my eye, I'm going to blend in my nose. And again, at the end, I will, fix everything and make it look good. Okay, so now that I've kind of done that, no, it's not perfect. It's really not. But I'm kind of just, I feel like the end is where I make my like perfect, like my corrections. That's just kind of like how I do things. So now I'm going back in with my Anastasia brow definer. And I'm using the brush side. So there's a brush side and there's the eyebrow part, or the color part for your brow. And I'm brushing up, and the brow stuff by Iconic that I was using, it's like, so it's pretty good. I actually really like it because it doesn't harden very quickly like the Anastasia does. But I will say they don't stay. And with the Anastasia, they stay. Yeah, they stay. Okay, so there's that. And this is my like second week maybe trying this technique, so bear completely with me. So I'm just going to just lightly fill them in. And I kind of draw where I feel like I need more of my eyebrow. But I don't want to do too heavy of a hand because I still want it to kind of look like that, that feathered look. And then in the front, I like to just lightly, fill in. And I'm going to use the other side, the spoolie side. I just found a spider, so I'm freaking out because it's like back here somewhere, so that, that really scares me. Ew, I don't like spiders at all, so I'm going to be thinking about that the whole time. It's fine. But it was like super tiny, so I think I should, maybe be okay. Yes, it might be dramatic, but I really don't like spiders. I really don't. Insects, period. I don't like any. Like, I don't like any. So then we're going to go over to our other side. And just fill in. This eyebrow needs a lot more love. And, sometimes my eyebrows are sisters. Some days my eyebrows are cousins. Some, once in a while, they are twins, like very seldom, but once in a while. Okay. Spoolie side. that's pretty good if I think so. They're all right. They're pretty good. They're okay. So then I'm going to go back in with that e.l.f. concealer, and I'm going to use my angled brush. I don't know exactly what you want to call it, if you want to call it an eyebrow brush, if you want to call it angled brush, but this is what I go in with, and I just kind of go off the back of my concealer brush and clean them up. I kind of feel like I should be doing a little bit more. I think this is okay. And then we go up top too. I think that's okay. And then I do, you know, sometimes go back with my spoolie and brush everything back up. And then we're going to move on to the other side. Yeah, I think they actually look pretty nice. I'm now going to go back in again with the spoolie, and this is just a spoolie brush. A spoolie on a brush. This is the Lancome brush number 28. I really like this brush for my eyebrows. I actually use it all the time. I actually prefer this one over other ones. I don't know why, it's just like how it feels, it's good. So then, now that I've done that, I actually should have done this steps ago. I don't know why I didn't, but we're going to go in with the Ofra, the Glow palette, and I'm just going to bronze up a little bit before I do my, my eyes. So we're going to go in with, I use a small brush. This is a contour brush. You can kind of see. And I'm going in with this darkest shade here, but I'm just patting it lightly. And I kind of make that face. And I try to have a pretty light hand when I do it, so that I can build up. I do my forehead, go on this side, and then tap again. I think I got some. I don't even know. I'm looking. I feel like that's a pretty picture. You know, it's kind of pretty. I feel like I really like my side profile. It's pretty nice. So see, like what I'm saying about my eyebrows, they kind of like, I don't even know how they shift like that so quick. But yeah, it's definitely not my favorite brow pomade, but it works on like those days where you just don't want like a super heavy, you know, brow. So now that I've done more of the bronzing, I kind of sweep my under. And now I'm going to go in, I think, with, I've been using this, you guys, forever. This is my first blush that I've ever used, my first blush that I've ever liked. And it is, because it's like, it's just like, it's not too much. It's really just, it's like enough. It's so pretty. It's the Show Me Your Cheeks blush by Elizabeth Mott. I love it. And I'm using a fluffy brush. This is the Flawless Face brush by e.l.f. And we just tap, tap, tap. Oh, I love it. Like, it's just enough, you know? It's just enough. Ooh, it's just so beautiful. Like, I love it. So Now we're gonna go into our eyes. I normally do something pretty bland, or like basic, or like whatever you want to call it. But that's what I normally do. It suits me. I'm the most confident in it. I am a very neutral kind of girl. Like, I don't like too much color. If you know me, I literally wear black, all black, almost every day. I have to work in all black. If you ever go to, you know, makeup place, you always gotta wear all black. So that's what I wear, and that's what I'm used to, and that's what I have most of. And I just love black. Black is my color. Like, I'm actually about to redo our room and have it be black. I think black, and I don't know, I'm gonna have like a plant over there. I'm gonna try to show you guys the process. I'm so excited about it. I want to make it aesthetic looking so we can do like sit down videos and really talk in an intimate space. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with, I just used kind of one brush the whole time. This is just like a fluffy kind of brush. You can really use whatever brush that you feel comfortable with. I recommend something like a little bit more fluffier. But I'm going in with the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm going to actually start with, I think, we're just gonna go right in. I think we're gonna use this one right here. Ooh, that was dark. So we're just gonna go right in. And you can take, you know, make sure you have a lighter hand, even if it's a darker color, just really blend her out. Yeah, just like that, just for some color. Same to the other side. Yeah, that, and then I think we're gonna go in with this one right here, this darker one down here, and just lightly, I really lightly put this on the outer and blend this in, and then kind of like sweep it against my whole eye. I try to stay a little bit more in the crease and then come up and angle her out. See, it just like adds the right amount of color. Like, it's just not too much, but it's still like pretty. And it's kind of gloomy today, so I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. I'm just gonna kind of keep it like this, just really neutral, easy, you know, pretty. Something just like chill, cozy. Like, it's like a cozy, pretty, at home. This might be a little bit more for just at home, but like a really pretty, cozy look. So now that I've done that, I'd say I'm pretty much done with my eyes. I've been wanting to do like a black wing. I've been normally doing brown, but for me, I don't know. We love the black vibes. So we're gonna go in with our e.l.f. liquid liner. And this one is a little bit more difficult to use. If you are a beginner with wing eyeliner, I don't really recommend this one just because of the tip. I recommend something more, I don't know how you would explain the tip type, but this one is like a brush. Some others are like a harder brush, and those are easier. Okay, so now we're gonna just do a little wing. You guys can see. And I try to be very light-handed, and I just messed up right there, but we can always fix it, kind of. And I just kind of do that. just for like a really pretty, subtle wing. I think the left is always the hardest for me. That's okay. Actually, I didn't do too bad. I don't know why that's not connecting like how I want it to. There we go. Okay, it's a little bit longer on this side. Okay, well, I made them a little bit longer. I shouldn't have done that, but it's okay. We're just hanging out. We're cozy. We're cute. Okay, so now I'm going to sweep off, or like brush off my powder. A little aggressive I was. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with bottom liner. This is the Onyx by Bodyography. And then I just use my ring finger and I pull down my eye. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just remembered the spider. Try not to have too much pressure or pull with your bottom, just because it can really cause damage underneath your eye if you're too aggressive. Oh yeah, I didn't even tell you guys why I love doing my eyeliner like this. I really love having a cat eye. Like, I just feel like it's sexier. It's pretty for my face. I love big eyes, but I really have like big eyes when, well, I think I have big eyes anyway, when I don't have makeup on, and I kind of just like the, you know, like sexy, pretty look. So that's why I do my eyeliner like that. And then I'm going to go in with my Mellow Way mascara. Actually, this is okay. I'm sorry. This one's okay. My favorite mascara that I've ever used is the Marc Jacobs mascara, and I really need to get more. I really love it. It's my favorite. I just love the brush and how it goes on. Another fun fact. So fun fact number 2 of the video. I had a photo shoot when I was younger. I modeled since I've been doing modeling since about 14 years old, on and off. And I was getting ready for a photo shoot, and the lady that was doing my mascara, she actually did the top of my lashes. She had me close my eyes and she did the top, and I have been doing that ever since. So I think I was about 16, so definitely about 10 years. Almost 10 years ago, 9 years ago. Okay, yeah, see, so this mascara clumps up pretty quickly, and I don't like that at all. But we make it work, you know, while we have to. And I kind of try to just like wing it out a little bit at the ends, like, why are they like this today? Maybe I was talking and not moving too fast. I don't know. But it's fine. It's fine, like it's done. So I'm going to do a little bit light-handed on the bottom. So I just like to do a little bit on the bottom. I try to have a pretty light hand because it can get like spider looking. Speaking of spiders. And I'm just going to do the other side. Fun fact number 3. I always have to be playing music when I do my makeup. It just gives me like a whole different feel, different vibe when I'm doing my makeup. Like, it just puts me in such a mood, and you know, it's like getting me ready for the day. It just helps. Just music helps everything. Okay, so now that my mascara is done, I am now going to put on some highlighter, and I'm going to use my highlighter illuminator brush by Lancome, and I'm going to go back in with that Ofra palette, the Glow palette, and I'm going to use this pinkish kind of color up here. Really pretty. I'm just going to kind of, this stuff is really good. Like, it's so good. Like, do you see that glow? Like, I hope you guys can see that glow. It's so pretty. Oh yeah, she really glows. She really glows. And I'm gonna swoop a little bit on my nose. My nose doesn't look great, like how I did it, but it's okay. You know, we're just chilling. We're just chilling today. It's okay. Okay, so now that I did that, I do go in with a really tiny brush that I can define my beauty marks with. So I just get them wet. So after I get it wet, I find my moles and I run the wet brush over them, so you can kind of see that it took off the makeup that was there. I have one on my nose, I have one here. This one is kind of big, but I just take off a little bit just because it's, I don't know, that one's cute, but it's kind of, yeah, it's bigger. I leave this one because I actually don't care for that mole very much. I mean, I don't know. I just don't like it right there. I feel like you can already like really see it anyway. Okay, so now that I did that, I kind of just like look over my face. I have not been setting my face because I don't have a great setting spray. So yeah, so we're not going to do that today. But then I just kind of go back over, brush up my eyebrows again because I need a different brow pomade. This is crazy. And okay, so we're brushed up. She's brushed up. I'm now going to move on to my favorite part of my makeup routine. It is my lips. And I have the best fall lip combo. I am so I really can't talk. I'm so excited about this lip combo. I think it's so pretty, and I kind of like dabbled with it yesterday and I really loved it, so I hope I love it again today. This is the Mented Nude Lip Pencil. I got this at Target, you guys, because I was like, I really need a nude lip liner for this video that I was doing, and I actually think I really love it. So we're going to line our lips. And I go a little bit wider at the bottom, and then I follow my natural line up. And then I actually go in and I fill in my lips with the liner. And you guys, it is so creamy. It's such a creamy liner. This is so pretty. It's so good too. Especially like being a drugstore like liner. I have a friend that will not get any makeup at the drugstore, and I'm just like, why? Like, I don't have money like that, you know? Like, I love me some drugstore makeup. Especially if it's like good, it's like, I don't even have to spend much money, you know? Oops. Okay. I might have messed up a little bit over there, but it's okay. Okay, and then, you guys, some people don't like this brand. I like this brand. I have been watching this family my whole life. And so this is the Kylie lip kit. This one is exposed. I love this matte lip. But one thing I will say, if you do not exfoliate your lips before using this stuff, your lips will kind of like crack a little bit and start to like peel off. I learned that the hard way with the red one. Not very cute. But anyway, so I am using the Kylie exposed lip, matte lip. It's a lip stick, yeah, matte liquid lipstick. And I'm just gonna kind of go over in the middle, like just lightly. No, why did I lightly like that? I don't know why I said lightly like that. Yeah, so just lightly. It is, you guys, this is so pretty. I really love this combo. Perfect for fall. Perfect. If you like something a little bit lighter, pink tones are always really pretty. A lighter nude is great too. You know, whatever your preference is for a lip, even if you do red lips, you know, all year long, whatever you feel comfortable with and whatever is best for you, I 1000% support. I want my channel to be a very safe place where we can come and we're not judged and we can just like have fun and learn new things together and grow together. I want this channel to be such an experience, not only for you guys, but also for myself. I want to be able to, you know, watch myself grow and evolve, and I hope to be able to help so many people, you know, try different things or experience new things, and that makes me happy. So I'm now going to put in my nose ring. I'm done with my makeup. One thing about me is if I don't have my hoop earrings in or my nose ring, like I just don't feel like myself fully. That might sound crazy to some, but. And I'm sure like there's some girls, you know, that there's some of y'all out there that, you know, don't feel like yourself without, you know, rings or, you know, your necklaces or whatever. I am right there with you. Like I just don't feel like myself. So I always have to have my nose ring in, and I always gotta wear my hoops, my silver, white gold hoops, whatever, you know, silver, white gold, whatever. I always get the same type of, like, I really have the most basic style, but I think it's cute though. Like I really dress up black. Like I make black different, I think, for, you know, for me. And I think there's so many people that I've met that love black, and it's just so relatable. Like I love when I meet people that are just like, oh no, I only wear black. I'm like, I'm, you know, yes. All right, you guys. Well, that is the final look. This is my everyday go to work makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching and being here with me throughout this journey. I truly appreciate each and every one of you that decided to click on my video. And I really hope that you like this look, and I hope to see you in the next one.
Little Miss got it all together. Little Miss got it all figured out.